This Manchester United is really strange. Do you remember what Man United showed last season, especially for Red Devils fans? That's right, without needing to answer, everyone understands that Man United's performance last season was truly disappointing for fans to the extreme. They didn't get a ticket to the UEFA Champions League, finished the season in 8th place, their lowest position in history. There were dramas, backstage stories between Ten Hag and players, and the image of a seriously declining star. Whenever it rained, fans who only paid to watch football were given a bonus swimming service. All of this showed a gloomy Red Devils inside and out, and therefore, Man United fans are even more eagerly awaiting the promises of change from their new owner, Sir Jim Ratcliffe. We don't need to wait for Sir Jim. I think even football fans like us in general, and Manchester United fans in particular, can see Manchester United's problems. They don't have a truly synchronized and consistent leadership. The positions and duties of each person are not really clear, and if they want to change, they have to deal with the root and then the branch. So the first signature, which is also considered the most important, has appeared. Yes, it's not a coach or any star, but Dan Ashworth, a figure praised for his talent in turning English football's raw gems into names that can be valued at hundreds of millions of pounds. This man has arrived at Man United with the mission of changing an entire team. Ashworth's achievements certainly cannot be underestimated. He's the one who turned Brighton into a factory producing million-pound feet like Moises Caicedo or Kaworu Mitoma. It was Ashworth who made Gareth Southgate the captain of the England national team and created a pure English DNA for the team in major tournaments. Just 2 years ago, he came to Newcastle and helped this team return to the Champions League stage after more than 2 decades. Looking at how Sir Jim works, we can see what Man United has been doing all these years. While their opponents always have highly reputable sporting directors, Man United perhaps only now realizes the importance of this position after a series of disastrous seasons. And if you're wondering what happened, if Ashworth comes to Man United, the developments in the transfer market in recent days are the clearest evidence of this director's influence. First is the contract extension with coach Erik ten Hag. Although considered a failure in the national arena last season, the FA Cup Championship has become a savior for the future of the Dutch tactician at the Theatre of Dreams. Actually, we can understand and sympathize with Ten Hag's situation when he had to deal with over 60 different injuries in the squad. Besides, it's hard to blame the former Ajax captain when key players from the previous season, like Marcus Rashford, Harry Maguire, or Casemiro, all had to sit out due to injuries as well as serious loss of form. So Ten Hag had to constantly change personnel in the defense when even a veteran past his prime like Johnny Evans had to constantly play, which is enough to see how difficult Man United's situation is. The playing style of the Dutch strategist is also a topic of dissection when Manchester United's attacking plays often appear aimless and lack long-term thinking. However, it needs to be clearly recognized that Ten Hag does not have enough quality personnel to implement the tactics he had built at Ajax. Giving Ten Hag another chance could be a good sign, as the Red Devils really need stability at the moment. And after all these years working at Old Trafford, the Dutch strategist will be one of those who understand their team best. Of course, Manchester United is not too risky with Ten Hag, as his current contract is only 12 months with an option to extend for another year. If things don't work out, he will fly out of Old Trafford at any time. Therefore, it stimulates this captain's efforts even more. After the leadership and coach have stabilized, now comes the favorite part of fans in every team. That's right, it's shopping. Who doesn't like shopping? Especially when Man United goes shopping, they not only attract the attention of those who love them, but even neutral viewers like us are fascinated by the dramatic buying and selling stories of the red half of Manchester. Yet Manchester United's first deal, Joshua Zirkzee, disappoints us. Why? Everything happened too quickly and boringly. But no price haggling story, no fierce disputes with other teams, a Man United working efficiently, is unbelievably making even the fans of this team not recognize this as Manchester United in the transfer market. Joshua Zirkzee is Man United's first recruit in the summer of 2024. The Dutch player joins from Bologna for €42.5 million. He will become an important part of the Red Devils' attack in the upcoming season. This 23-year-old striker has a style completely different from Rasmus Højlund, and they can be a good supporting pair for each other. Zirkzee can not only operate independently as the highest number 9, but can also play as a pair of strikers or drop down as a number 10. Zirkzee has an extremely rare skill set for a striker. At 1.93 meters tall, he possesses all the qualities to play as a target man. However, Zirkzee also has superb technique and very good dribbling ability. His passing skills are also very impressive. This allows Man United to offer many solutions for how to operate their attack. Zirkzee is also more comfortable receiving the ball with his back to goal than Højlund or Marcus Rashford. His first touch and close-range handling skills are of high quality, and the Dutch striker will be an ideal destination for goalkeeper Andre Onana's ball distributions from home. Zirkzee will also improve Manchester United's ball retention in the opponent's half. In addition, he is very active in pressing opposing defenders and helps Man United better prevent counterattacks from opponents. Ten Hag will be particularly excited about Zirkzee's diverse skills, and when in top form, he can be like Jack Grealish in his Aston Villa days, meaning he can do anything depending on what his teammates around him need. But that's not the biggest shock. Yesterday, a series of reputable sources confirmed that Man United has secured the signature of young talented center-back Leny Yoro, a player that even Real Madrid desperately wanted. Can you believe it? With the Red Devils' current position, they snatched a target from the Spanish royal team. People often joke that there are 3 types of football teams in the world: poor, rich, and Real Madrid. It shows how heavy and influential Real's invitation is, even making an outstanding Mbappé accept bitterness at Paris Saint-Germain waiting for the day to come to Santiago Bernabeu. Yet Man United was able to win over Real in this deal, something really rare. Manchester United has officially completed the signing of young Lille center-back Leny Yoro, marking their second signing in this summer transfer window, according to transfer expert Fabrizio Romano. They have reached an agreement with Lille for a transfer fee of €50 million, plus €12 million in add-ons. Yoro has completed the first part of his medical check and will sign a contract until June 2029, with an option to extend for another year. This transfer marks a significant victory for Manchester United in the transfer market, as they have beaten even Real Madrid in the race for the young French talent's signature. In fact, the French center-back wanted to join Real Madrid more. Conversely, Los Blancos were determined not to pay too high a price. Italian journalist Fabrizio Romano says Real Madrid has been informed of Leny Yoro's trip to Manchester to finalize his move to Manchester United. Real was always clear about €20 to €25 million for Yoro this summer, or him joining Bernabeu as a free agent in 2025. The recruitment of Yoro shows Manchester United's clear strategy in investing in the future. This young player will join a defense that already has Lisandro Martinez and Harry Maguire. This competition promises to help Yoro develop quickly and contribute to the team's success in the coming seasons. This deal also demonstrates Manchester United's determination to improve the squad after a not-so-successful season. Previously, they had recruited striker Joshua Zirkzee from Bologna for £36 million. However, the Red Devils' ambition doesn't seem to stop there. Not only in buying, but Man United's selling side is also extremely brilliant. Recently, the Red Devils successfully earned a lot of money for selling Mason Greenwood to Marseille, even breaking the transfer record for a player from Man United's youth academy since Alex Ferguson retired in 2013. If the transfer to Marseille is completed, Man United will earn €27.6 million initially, and if add-ons are included, the deal will increase to €31.6 million. Selling Greenwood will be an incentive for Man United to meet the Premier League's profit and sustainability rules as he is an academy player. The money earned will be recorded as net profit in the books for the 2024 to 2025 season. That's not to mention that Man United even included a clause to earn an additional 50% if Marseille sells Greenwood in the future. Of course, Man United's pre-season is not without its wrinkles. Manchester United kicked off their 2024 to 2025 pre-season with a match against Rosenborg, a representative from Norway. Although they still fielded familiar stars like Marcus Rashford, Mason Mount, and Aaron Wan-Bissaka, the Red Devils surprisingly suffered a 0-1 defeat. Normally for a friendly match, the result is not something to worry about. However, if we look at other aspects, Man United fans surely have reasons to worry. Coach Erik ten Hag's students only had 45% possession and had to endure up to 22 shots from the home team. The 90 minutes at Lerkendal Stadium did not show positive changes in terms of competitive spirit or playing style of the Red Devils. The Dutch tactician may blame the absence of top stars, but don't forget that Rosenborg is almost an anonymous team. It will take more time for Coach Erik ten Hag to change and fit the right pieces, but of course there isn't much at the beginning, and the Dutch strategist needs to know that his future is once again hanging in the balance.
Thank you for tuning into VR 360. We hope you enjoyed our latest updates and insights on all things Manchester United. Remember to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on the latest news, match analysis, and exclusive content. Join our community of passionate Red Devils fans and share your thoughts in the comments below. Your support helps us bring you the best coverage of our beloved team. Until next time, stay united and keep the red flag flying high.